Hi. We are in Florida today with a sovereign person who believes that using the words allegedly and UCC will somehow give him diplomatic immunity. Confusion permeates Mr. Fox's act as he claims he is unaware of the charges and makes no genuine defense. The judge isn't duped at all. He strengthens the bond and goes on with a caustic sarcasm and no patience. And it's obvious that this courtroom isn't for games when he says, "Crap in one hand, hope in the other." Fox brought buzzwords, but the real world doesn't yield to fantasy. Hope isn't a defense in court, and ignorance isn't a tactic.
Mr. Fox, for the court possession of paraphernalia and a no valid driver's license. You understand the charges?
Understand what you're charged with?
No.
No.
No. She doesn't understand. Allegedly, you had methamphetamine on or about your person, and allegedly, it may have been contained within something that qualifies, aka a clear plastic bag, it qualifies as paraphernalia in the state of Florida. And allegedly, you were operating a motor vehicle without allegedly having a driver's license. You understand that?
I understand the driver's license, yes, sir.
Okay, well,
Possession.
I didn't say it was yours. Did I say it was yours? I said you've been charged with.
Right.
Nobody's asking if you did it. I'm just asking if you understand what the charge is. Yes or no?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll bring you back tomorrow when you understand.
I was hoping I'm not from this state. This county. If I can just resolve everything today.
You got a parole hold. You wouldn't get out anyway.
You got nowhere to go, man. So, do you understand the charges against you or not?
I understand they charging me with it, yes, sir.
That's all you got. See how easy that is? I don't know why do we have to go back and forth?
It's not easy when you're in my shoes, sir.
It's easy it's a yes or no question. Do you understand?
I don't agree to the contract.
Nobody's asking you to admit to anything. I just need to make sure you understand the charge.
I'm a private citizen, sir.
I'm shocked
Under
you're
UCC focus.
Oh, UCC? Oh, I love it. A sovereign.
Okay, folks. We go on to Washington, where a man with a Sesame Street-like voice says the court has no authority and won't provide his legal name. He attempts to avoid the legal system like it's a gym membership and rambles on about permission. The judge is utterly unfazed, scheduling a hearing without any delay. As he hears something, you can practically hear him searching for phrases on Google in the hopes that it would stick. This is not a defense in court. Sovereign improv theater is what it is. He believes he can win everything by remaining silent. Silence, however, is not a tactic. It's giving up. The bench warrant is also writing itself right now. We now speak with Eric Martin, a frequent courtroom guest who views every hearing as a free-for-all for sovereign bullshit. His court-appointed lawyer is at his breaking point and requests to step aside, claiming he has not cooperated. That's code for Eric's incessant tirades on the freedom of movement. Clearly frustrated, the judge makes Eric listen for once by threatening contempt. Although this courtroom deals with law, not fiction, he maintains that his lawyer will not defend his fantastical arguments. Despite his delusions, Eric continues to act as though he is a misunderstood genius. A legal brick wall meets sovereign arrogance. Who do you think loses? Judge Slavin is not flinching. He anticipates at least some cooperation after ultimately deciding to assign Eric a new lawyer. However, Eric returns to his sovereign theatrics right away. At that point, the judge carefully closes it down. You are entitled to keep quiet.
You can do it right now.
The courtroom is not a forum for discussion. Monologues about conspiracies are not welcome here. Eric attempts to take advantage of the situation, but he has already run out of legal options. Observing this unfold is similar to seeing a kid quarrel with a doctor. It doesn't finish where he expects it to, and you know precisely where it does. Roosevelt Williams comes out swinging in Michigan, using every sovereign's go-to strategy, quoting utterly pointless Supreme Court rulings. He cites Department of Labor decisions as support for driving without insurance. The magistrate asks coolly without flinching, "What relevance does that have to your situation?" Roosevelt becomes motionless, seeing someone attempt to bluff their way through an exam they haven't studied for is similar. She analyzes every assertion without much effort. This goes beyond a simple legal takeover. It serves as a reminder that preparation is superior to parroting. YouTube law was introduced by Roosevelt in a real courtroom. It went just as you had anticipated. The sovereign crescendo is about to begin. Roosevelt asserts that he was traveling rather than driving and that he is acting under heavenly authority rather than traffic laws. The court gently dismisses each of his ridiculous arguments after allowing him to air them all. She tells him that this has nothing to do with wordplay or theology. It has to do with Michigan law. She never raises her voice. She never falters in her logic. "You are not denied the right to travel," she states. "You are not allowed to disregard the law." Like a legitimate knockout, it lands. When fact and fantasy collide, this is what occurs. The sovereign script just cannot withstand the logic's crossfire. The sovereign crescendo is about to begin. Roosevelt asserts that he was traveling rather than driving and that he is acting under heavenly authority rather than traffic laws. The court gently dismisses each of his ridiculous arguments after allowing him to air them all. She tells him that this has nothing to do with wordplay or theology. It has to do with Michigan law. She never raises her voice. She never falters in her logic. You are not denied the right to travel, she states. You are not allowed to disregard the law. Like a legitimate knockout, it lands. When fact and fantasy collide, this is what occurs. The sovereign script just cannot withstand the logic's crossfire.